is Pilates for this morning's full body Pilates routine. Of course, at any point, if you feel like something's not working right or it's eliciting pain, then stop. You can either stop it out and do something you know doesn't cause the same issue, or just chill and join in when you can. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to start by setting standing posture. Place the heel of the foot into the arch of the foot, ankles, knees, hips, all in alignment. We're going to just notice how we're standing. So you might find that you have a lot of weight towards one side or maybe the back of the foot. So thinking about spreading out the weight, connecting to the mat, lifting up, soften those knees, pelvis, just gently move backwards and forwards, and then come into neutral, up through the torso. Let's roll the shoulders up, back and down, open through the chest, up through the throat to the top of the head. So you just want to avoid sort of locking the knees out and the hips coming back, or sitting in this position so you feel nice and long. Focus now on the breath. If you want to, you can close the eyes and let the breath travel in through the nose. Exhale through pursed lips. So you're lifting up, hollowing through. Same sensation as if you were going to the toilet. You're going to stop mid-flow and then gently release. So nice deep wide breath in and exhale, engage. One more. Relax those shoulders and zip up, hollow through. Okay, let's take the hands up above the head as we inhale. Exhale, we're going to push the hips to the left, arms to the right. Come back to center. Now we're going to step the right leg out. Turn the toes out. Bring the elbows down and the knees are going over the toes. So try not to let the knees roll in. Put those hips down towards the back so you're not coming forward. Squeeze the shoulders together. Arms come back up. And again, squeeze. Inhale. So knees over toes. Exhale. One more. Step it back. Should have reset those feet. It's quite hard to stand on a foot like that. Anyway, feet back to hip distance and then gently replace the arms. So we'll do that again. So we're going to inhale, arms above the head. Exhale, same direction. So pushing those hips out, stretching right into the waist. Right leg's going to step out. Now we turn the toes out, squeeze down and up. So it's an inhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, relax the jaw, tuck the chin in, last one. Turn the toes back to facing forwards. Bring the hands up and then gently release. Let's do that one more time. So inhale, exhale. Good. Step the right leg out, turn the toes out. Squeeze the shoulder blades, down we go and up and again. Lovely, one more. Good, turn the toes back, step the foot and release. I'm just going to come to the other side of the mat, so we're going to step out with the left leg now. So arms are going to come up. We're going to push the hips to the other side now, so hands should be going over to the left. Step it out, turn the toes out, squeeze, 3 little squats. Listen to your body, just go as deep as your body allows. And remember, you're not bending forwards, you're sliding down. Good. Toes back in, foot back, and release. Relax those shoulders, inhale, exhale. Good, feel the waist start to lengthen. Step it out, opening those hips, so really working into the upper body and the lower body together. Tying that in, get a little bit more bang for your buck. Down and up, toes, step it in and release. We've got this one more time. Inhale, exhale, stretching it through. Lovely, step it out, toes out. Inhale, squeeze, exhale. Don't let those knees roll in, work from the hips, last one. Good, turn the toes, feet back to hip distance and release. Those arms should be feeling like they're working. Okay, we're going to take the right leg behind, left leg in front. Foot flat on the mat. That knee, don't let it roll in. Eyeball it. It should be in line with the foot. Out towards the outside of the foot. If you struggle and it tends to roll in. Okay, so this back leg is going to be on the toes, and we're going to just gently bend and then straighten. It doesn't matter if the heel doesn't go on the mat, it's all about an active lengthen. So you're going to bend and straighten. This front knee is bent and it doesn't change position. The arms are going to come up, thumbs up, bend the knee, extend the knee, squeeze the shoulder blade. So as you bend the knee, thumbs are going to drive up, above the head, exhale, draw the tummy in, good. So this is a nice exercise again, working on balance, working on opening the chest, the upper back, and lengthening the hammy. 2 more. Push the palms back, thumbs up, exhale. Staying in this position, take the back leg a little bit further back. That knee is going to go directly underneath the hip. Front knee stays behind the toes. Arms go up and down. So we're going to feel it around here. So you only go as low as the knees and the hips allow. So we're going to inhale, exhale, 3 more. Good. Don't let that front knee roll in. Last time. Good. And release. Swap it over. So now that back leg is going to be the one that moves. The front knee is bent. You're going to take the arms up, bend the knee, extend the knee, push the heel, and push the arms back. So inhale, squeeze. Nice. Let's just do 2 more. Open right the way through into the shoulders, the upper back, and the chest. Good. Take it a bit further back, front foot flat, arms are coming up, that knee is going directly underneath, so it's a little bit of a box lunge. Inhale, exhale. Now if this knee's rolling all over, don't go as deep, just tuck the hip under. Okay, so we want stability here. 3 more. Good. Nice. Last one. Good. And release. Okay, let's come to the back end of the mat. Check position, feet, lengthen and soften the knee, pelvis all the way through the top of the head. Deep breath in, little bend through the knees, nod forward with the head. Keep those knees soft if you've got tight hammies. Relax the head completely, inhale, and then exhale, walk the hands out. High plank. Wrists underneath the shoulders, lift the tailbone up. Now as always, it's not about getting the heels on the mat if you're tight. Bend the knees, lift through the palms, rotate the elbows and give those hips a little lift. If you can, the heels can go down, but I would rather you not have straight knees if your back looks like this. So bend the knees and lift. Okay, couple more breaths here. Feel the back lengthen and just release any tension here. Okay, let's walk the dog. So you're going to place the weight through the left heel, lifting the right heel up, and then swap. Good. Keep those hips lifted, and then swap again. So this again is working a little bit deeper into those hammies, pushing down, and again. Last one. Good. Okay, we're going to bring the weight forward. So wrists underneath the shoulders. There's a couple of options, but the full level is elbows underneath, hips in line, right knee to right elbow, replace. So you breathe out, left knee, left elbow. You can either stay static if that's too much, or you can drop to the knees, a breath, and lift back up, a breath. Okay, so you've got lots of options. All right, so knee to the elbow, release, exhale, keeping everything nice and still. Don't let those hips drop, and don't have the hips too high, okay? Breathe out, inhale. So this is a really good exercise to work stability of the shoulders, strength of the abs, good for balance. Let's just do 1 more each leg. Finish on the opposite one of which you began. Good. Gently lower the knees. Rest it down in the child's pose. Stretch the wrists. Take some steady breaths. Catch your breath. If you're like me, you're a little bit puff. Puff, out, puff. And walk the hands forward. Hips are up, chest down. Working again a little bit more into the back. deep breath. Relax the jaw. Ah, no tension here. Okay. Take it back into child's pose, and we're going to scoop the right arm underneath the left arm. Look underneath. Take some steady breaths. And to the side. Good. Nice. Okay. We're going to lie on the right side. Forearm, bottom knee is bent, top leg is straight. We're going to do some side planks with some added leg lift, okay? So if the leg lift is too much, then just stick with the side plank. The main thing is those hips are elevated and in line so they're not collapsed down, okay? So start off with the toes in contact with the mat. Inhale, prepare. Engage your core, lift. So here, this hip's up. You've not gone down here like this. You're working through there, arm comes up, lift, knee, toes and hips are forward, so you're not up like this, okay? Gently lower and lower back down. So it's an inhale, prepare, exhale, continue the exhale, inhale and lower. Again, so you're working at the obliques, you're also lengthening the side of the body. Good, working on balance. 2 more. Strengthening those hips, especially that bottom one. Last one. Good. Gently release. You're going to need a block, ideally. If not, a couple of cushions. Support the head. Block or cushion here. Top leg comes and just gently balances on there. So the bottom leg, you're going to flex the ankle so it's nice and flat as if you were standing on it. You're going to lift the leg. And the foot would be in line with the hip, so it's not here, it's here. Inhale, gently lower. If you're struggling and this is what's happening, you need to lock out the knee, so really straighten the knee and work on the adductors, so the muscles in the inner thigh. Breathe out, lift, relax that top shoulder, inhale, exhale. Good. Again, 2 more. Nice, okay, stay in there. You are going to, now let me see if I can get this right. So the bottom leg is going to cross up, the top leg you're going to pull in. If that's too much, then just lie in your front and do our usual quad stretch. So you would just be lying both legs down like this, okay? Couple of options there. So this is, you're pushing the hip forwards, getting that stretch into the quad, and the hip flexor. Couple more breaths. Lovely, and release. Lie face down, block to one side. Lengthen the legs away from the body. Okay, hands either side. If you need it, rolled up towel underneath the hips. Take the hands just above the head. We're going to take a deep breath in. Lift the head, neck and shoulders, but the feet stay on the mat. So you're going to lift up. Palms are going to come down, squeeze, tuck the chin in, inhale, palms back together and lower down. So the palms start facing each other, lift up, squeeze, inhale and down. If that's too much, you can leave the forearms on the mat and then start to lift and then replace and back down, okay? Couple of options there, as long as you're listening to your body. The feet stay on the mat, unclench those bottoms. Breathe out, tuck the chin in, the head should not be here, it's here. 2 more. And you're not lifting it like this, okay? It's a nice lift off, squeeze, keeping it there. Last one, it's a breath out. And then inhale as we return. Okay, release. Let's move it over to the other side. So, side plank, forearm, bottom knees bent, toes, knees, hips, facing forwards. Take a deep breath in, exhale, lift up, continue the exhalation, then inhale, inhale, return. Again. Good. We're taking notice, comparing it to the other side. Nice. Feeling strong through that hip. 2 more. working the obliques, so the waist muscles. Last one, and that shoulders get a little bit of a workout as well, so it's a really good exercise. Good, okay, block. The head supports, the arm supports the head. Block on the knee on the block, I can't speak. Nice and straight through the bottom leg, take a deep breath in, exhale. That foot's flexed, legs in line, inhale. And keep that knee locked out, so you're really isolating the inner thigh. So that's often an area that gets neglected to some degree. Control the lift and control the nose, so you're not just lifting and then dropping. It's a nice gentle lift. Inhale, one more. Good. Place the block to one side, so the leg that's on the bottom, going to cross over, you're going to pull that leg in, or you're just going to lie face down. It should be the leg that's on top is the one that you've just, you should be stretching. As long as you don't do the same leg twice, but you should be aware of that. So take note, which leg you just did. Push it a little bit further if you can. Good. Nice, and release. Let's lie in the back. So we're going to find neutral position of the pelvis. Fingertips together, thumbs together. Fingertips on the pelvic bone, thumbs just below the belly button. Nice natural curve. Imprint, so you're now closing that gap. Right leg. And then left leg. Knee in line with the hips, lower back is on the mat. Lengthen the legs up towards the ceiling. I'm going to take a deep breath in, bring them together. Exhale, circle the legs away. And then as they come towards the body, we're going to inhale. If that's too much, you can go for one leg at a time. But as long as the other leg doesn't move, okay? So you're going to exhale. You could also bend the knees if you're struggling from a hamstring, if your hamstrings are tight. Exhale. The bigger the circle, the harder it is and the more connection you need to the mat and the abs. Breathe out. Inhale back. 3 more. Exhale. Good. Hope you've got a little bit of a wobble on. Leg knee. Good. Bend those knees. Lift the head, lift the shoulders. Engage the core. Straighten the right leg. Coming down. Inhale. Bringing it back. Nice controlled movement. Other leg now. Okay. Take the leg out of the side. Inhale. Out of the side. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Relax the neck. Exhale. If you're struggling, you can support the head with the hand. This opposite leg, the one that's not moving, that stays stuck still. Exhale. So you're working stability, you're working strength. Good. Exhale. Draw the tummy in, relax the neck, you use the abs. Okay, one more each leg, each movement. Keep those abs drawn in, not letting them push up towards the ceiling. Good. Hug the knees in, circle the knees round. Change direction. Take the hands out onto the cross, knees to the right, head to the left, both shoulder blades, keep them on the mat. Up and over to the other side. Good. Okay, let's come up to a seated position. Right leg out, left leg. Just the foot inside of the knee. Support the knee if you need to. Relax, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach. At the same time you're pushing that away. Stretch up and over, inhale back. Exhale. Create that long line. Try not to curl down. Inhale. One more. Push at the same time with that knee. Release. Step it over. And again, support the knee as you need. Inhale. Create that lovely long lift. Exhale. and again. Last one. Good. And gently release. Cross the legs if you can. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Deep breath. Feeling happy and healthy. Exhale, release. Last time. Deep breath. And then you're going to bring the hands together and you're going to give yourself a round of applause. Well done. Good work. I would really appreciate it if you enjoyed that workout. If you could just like and click subscribe or come over to social media and follow my pages to show your support. Thank you very much.